Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you can play a song called Jumpin' Jack Flash by the Rolling Stones. And this is a little weird, actually. I think to match the recording, you'd actually want to put the capo on 2nd fret and then tune flat for this lesson. Although there's some live cuts where they actually do it where it's just a capo on 2nd fret, but we're just going to work this in root position. And we're going to start off on an A major chord. When we play A major, first finger goes to the D on the 2nd fret, second finger on the G string 2nd fret, and third finger on the B string on the 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And on the intro, and actually through the verses, you may want to do kind of an A string, and then do it down on that chord. And then we kind of hit this cool little lick where you could play open D, 2nd fret on the D, open G, open D, 2nd fret on the D, open G, open D, 2nd fret on the D, and then open G. And you may want to kind of think about doing those open to 2nd sis hammer-ons, actually. That might kind of make that a little bit easier. So you'd have A with kind of a bass down, O to O, O to O, O to O, to kind of kick off the tune. And then the recording, actually, it almost sounds like you could kind of back up that lick with a D major chord and a C major chord. And the way you play D major, first finger goes to the G string on the 2nd fret, second finger on the high E on the 2nd fret, third finger on the B string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D major chord. That sounds really, really happy. And then from the D, you can almost do like a little C hit. When you play C major, first finger goes to the B string on the 1st fret, second finger on the D string on the 2nd fret, and third finger on the A string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord. So if you wanted to just kind of chord the intro, you could kind of work it as kind of an A, ba da D, C, da da da, A, da da D, da da C, da da da, A, da da D, da da C, da da da, A. And it's kind of a big build up where you want to kind of go to just big downs on the A at the very end. Kind of build up a lot of energy to go into the verse part. Or a lot of times with a song like this, I like to use something called a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, down, up, especially to support my voice. So if you try the A and just kind of do that a lot, we'd have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, which by itself could actually work for the intro. But if you want to get the D and the C hits, you could do the D with kind of a down, down of the strum pattern, and hit the C with the up, down. And that could be a very cool thing to try too. So you'd have A, down, down, B, down, C on the up, down, A, down, B, down, C on the up, down, A, down, B, down, C on the up, down. We got our A build up. Kind of go into that way. Kind of work it that way too. So we want to kind of play around with that and kind of find a way that works for you. And then from there, then we'll be going into our verse part. And the bass part almost sounds like we alternated from the A major to the C major chord. So you could kind of work that with just those downs, kind of the A, C, A. And I'm kind of throwing in a little bit of right hand muting. Or if you're digging on the down, down, up, down, up, you could have the A, down, down, up, C, down, down, up, A, down, up, C, down, down, to kind of work the verse. Or you could kind of keep that lick going, because that would really work too. Or if you're digging on the D, C, you can throw that in too, actually. Kind of working that as kind of A, D, C, could actually work for the verse too. And then from that verse, then we go into our chorus part. And on our chorus, we start on the C major, but then we go to a G major chord. When we play G major, first finger goes to A on the 2nd fret, second finger on the low E string on the 3rd fret, and third finger on the high E string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from the G, we'd be going to D major, and then we go to our A major chord. And then we kind of repeat that and kind of do a big build up on the A's again. So we tried our chorus, you could work that with kind of those downs, kind of that A down idea. Or if you're digging on the down, down, up, down, up, you could do it that way. Or you could even mix it up between them. Let's see. G, D, A. Or you might want to kind of bring back that lick at the end of the chorus. Or going into our next verse, something else that I like to add to a song like this too is bass notes. And on the A, you can kind of have the A string for your bass and kind of work it as a bass, down, up, down, up. On the C, you'd have the A string for the bass. On the G, you'd have Louis for the bass. And on the D, you'd have D for the bass. So you can kind of work that chorus kind of adding bass notes. And you can have the A with an A bass, C with an A bass, A with an A bass, C with an A bass. Or if you're digging on that D lick, A lick, D with the D bass, down, C, up, down, up, A, D, C. You want to kind of play around with that and kind of fly away it works for you too. Or even alternating between those can be kind of cool too, actually. Or throw it in the lick sometimes. From there, we'll be going into our chorus parts, which are our chorus with basses. We'd have to see the A bass, G with the Louis bass, D with the D bass, A with an A bass, C with an A bass, G with the Louis bass, D with the D bass. Then we got our A, where you get that kind of that build up and bring that back. And then from there, we go into a solo part that's kind of matching our intro form. So you want to kind of gravitate to that A, D, C, A, or keep that lick going. B, C, A. We do that 4 times, and then kind of hit another A build up. So you want to kind of go to those A's with the downs at the end. And then from there, then we hit our next verse. So you could kind of work that as kind of that same lick. Down, up, down, up. Or if you know other strum patterns or other licks that you want to kind of play around with, or to kind of mix it up, feel free to kind of take this lesson and run with it. So I'm going to kind of play around with some different ways to do it. And then from that verse, then we'll be going into our next chorus. We've got our C, G, then we'd be going into our outro part. So we've got A, D, C, so it's kind of like that intro part. So feel free to kind of take this lesson and kind of run with it any way you want it to. Or if you know other places to play these chords too, that can also kind of cool too. Power chords is kind of a cool idea. Or if you know some bars for some of these. Basics of how you get strummed through Jumpin' Jack Flash by Rolling Stones. And like I said, I found some live cuts where they capo on 2nd fret, but for the recording you may want to do capo 2nd and then kind of loosen up your strings to kind of get down flat to it. So good luck!